talk a little bit about that, about how co-op is going to work, because that was a big question that I saw from fans after last night's reveals. Like, obviously, I want to assemble my friends and play together. Are we going to have teams of multiple heroes, or do you have to pick individual ones? Can you guys explain a little bit about how co-op's going to work?
Do you want to take it?
Yeah, I mean, we only allow one hero. It's like there's only one Hulk running around. It's such a narratively focused cooperative experience, and that we're keeping the story alive through single player, through multiplayer. So, but we let you assemble up to 4 heroes, and you can play number of missions. You can play the narrative storyline that sort of weaves through the single player in a really inventive way.
Yeah, and I can add to that a little bit. So just to give you an idea of the structure of the game, right? We have a really story-driven campaign, and you can jump out in that beginning of that campaign and decide, well, you know what, I just want to go play with my friends, and then you get the setup of the world and you understand what's happening, and then you can jump out and play with friends. Then you have, so there's multiple options for players to play this game. Then you can just say, I just want to go through this story, and straight shot the story. I want to learn everything about the story, and then jump out into, the co-op world. And then you have the third option, which I think is pretty awesome as well, which is I can go play the narrative, jump out at intervals and complete missions, level up, make my own Avenger, choose my favorite hero, come back into the story, progress in the story, and then jump back out again, level up this character, feel that character out, say, oh, I want this version of Hulk, I want that version of Iron Man. And that's the thing, it's kind of a new game, right? It's a new organism in terms of game. It's not just a single-player campaign. You have choices. You have choices of characters. You get to customize them. You decide how you want to play this game, which is what I think is the best part of this game.
So if I only ever wanted to play as Thor, is that something I can do, or do I have to kind of try them all out at some point?
No, you can. The campaign you'll have to play the character that progresses the story. Right? But if you only wanted to choose missions as Thor, you can when you go out on your missions. And if you only wanted to play it in single player, you can. And you can experience the whole thing just playing a single player, which is awesome.
And these co-op missions are so fun. I mean, we have like the campaign, and it's very cinematic and so on. But then the co-op missions have this narrative wrapper. They're in this world that just hearing the banter between the characters, and it's you really do feel like you're on a mission with your buddies as the Avengers, and you're going and doing something meaningful within this world that's going to advance this huge, meta narrative.
Exactly. And there's, as you said, there's story woven through everything.
Yeah.
Whether you stay in the single player campaign or you do your co-op, at the heart of everything that Marvel does and the heart of everything that Crystal does is story.
Yep.
So we're always talking about why are the characters doing this? What are you doing? And what's your motivation? What's your goal? And that's what's really great. Is our collective love for story comes through, and it's in everything.
That's why it's so exciting that launch is just the beginning for this. You get this amazing core campaign, which is so satisfying on its own. But then this world is just going to keep expanding. We have a narrative that's going to be delivered over multiple years with regular content drops, and we have so much history to draw from.
Yes, we do.
So I mean,
80 years.
80 years.
It is just so fulfilling knowing that we're just going to take our community on this journey that is going to be, like I said, unraveled over multiple years.